So it looks like Chris Sells almost got jumped in the mall with CJ. Not only that, King Kaiser wants to fight CJ So Cool.
And Queen Naija is giving Chris Sells only little visitation with CJ. So let's get straight into the drama.
Now, you guys know CJ So Cool really wanted to fight Chris Sells. Well, looks like King Kaiser wanted to fight CJ.
Some drama is about to happen!
So as you guys know, it was posted on Instagram, him showing his amazing fighting skills. Never boxed a day in my life, but know this, I'm about to train for this. Somebody find me a trainer, I'ma drop a bag and prepare for the show.
Money! He got money!
And King replied under there saying, if Chris don't, I'll do it. She what's up? Of course, the Teen Shade Room posted that on their page, and CJ responded saying, wow, real talk, it's funny to see he clout chasing. Begin whoever is he. And while he was live, King at this point looked like he was really thirsty, bro. I was like, wow. You know these pages when they first start up and they starting ish with people like really aggressively? You probably know who I talk about. They don't on YouTube no more because they don't post, they gave up. But like, King looked like one of those. And he was in the live saying, understand you have a real life drama, but when fighting. The Teen Shade Room posted it again and CJ responded, tell him to hop off my nuts before I post his DM begging for a collab, shaking my head. Clout chasing at an all-time high, and the Shade Room team's helping him. His name isn't irrelevant and it's never been.
And
He responded, CJ So Cool fight me, simple. Forget all the extra internet stuff. I'm only here because this where you coming to. I DM you last night. Make sense then, or you scared you lose your clout. Effing with me. Me and every person I expose on YouTube. To be honest, honestly, me Chris was supposed to anyways on May the 8th. And that's today. Since y'all talking about boxing and putting up a show, let's me get in that blend who first. Talking about CJ, remember that girl, let me rate ya, let me check ya, and shake ya?
yeah.
She posted on 3 days ago on her IG, get your end back in blood. If you ain't willing to piss a whole lot of people off, then you ain't ready for success.
Okay.
And basically, she made a rap song, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say, okay? I ain't gonna go through the comments. I ain't got time for it, okay? But I will tell you what I thought. I think it was lame as hell, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here listening to this, I'm like, wow, this is what you got? She really trying to make something out of this, which is smart. I completely get it. She, you know, she's celebrating, talking about being a housebreaker. A housebreaker? Homebreaker? Well, it's a housebreaker now. Housebreaker. People said she was shading royalty, but I personally, when listening to it, didn't sense that. I felt like she was talking some real gang-ish, like, get your man, he's got blood on him or something. Get your man in the alleyway, he got blood or something. I don't know, I was like, are you gonna beat CJ up?
No, security!
I'm confused. I thought you were just gonna rate him. Talking about fighting and stuff, let's talk about this situation with Chris Sells. So you guys know not long ago we talked about Chris Sells and that rapper, Kosh ATG. Apparently Chris Sells stole his instrumental and some of his lyrics, I think. Anyway, recently a video of two guys and Chris Sells released to the internet of them arguing.
Chris Sells.
Now, when I listened to the video a couple times, it definitely looks like it was regarding that guy's song, because there was stuff about you stolen lyrics, etc. if you listen very, very carefully, and it's very hard to hear, which is crazy to me. I understand, yeah, you got beef with someone because they stole your lyrics and you want to, like, confront them and stuff, but really in front of a kid, bro, like, that's some lame-ish.
You're a moron.
A lot of people are probably going in at him saying that,
why would you fight in the mall? Why didn't you walk away?
in a situation like that, I feel like it isn't smart to walk away. Like, why would you walk away when someone is behind you? Like, you turn around and they do something and you don't see. So I think him standing in front like this was a good idea. And then it looked like someone took CJ, because I didn't see CJ later on in the video, so I'm guessing like maybe someone took him, maybe a friend. I don't know. I was just like, where's CJ at?
It also could be due to the camera angle as well.
But I think he did the right thing by standing there. Whatever he was doing, I personally wouldn't argue back. I would have been like, hey man, just leave me alone. I'm with my kid. You can try to fight me later. Wouldn't be doing all this rah-rah in front of a kid. I think it's just really stupid and immature to do, especially with those two guys yelling at him. And I'm just happy that ish don't happen with me. See, Chris was lucky. He had his brother with him. And you know how many times I've been through that shopping mall by myself in Houston? And people recognize me even with a damn mask. I'm just happy I've never been in a situation people be like, you wanna fight? I'll be like, bitch, pay me and we can fight.
Give me your money.
It's pretty weird. I'm like, are they saying Chris Sells is white? Because that's what it sounded like. It looked like he was saying, you white, you white. I was like,
Bitch, what?
he colorblind? Kosh ATG actually posted it. He said, folks them caught Chris Sells with his kid, lucky him, and screaming at me through the phone, I ain't steal your song, F all that. So I'm confused, why would Chris Sells say it's fake? But anyway, Corey actually defended Chris Sells, and this is what he had to say. It ain't have nothing to do with his thumb being with him, 100. It just be lame and out here clout chasing with no reason, 100, 100. He did all that talking and didn't step to Chris. Clearly he was clout chasing. Then he had like 3 and 4 ends with him. Why would Chris go hit him when dude had other ends waiting to jump? Y'all just be saying anything, man. 100. Can't respect nothing about an ant who try another ant in front of their kids. It's a lame. Queen Naija just tweeted this. She hasn't really said anything about it, which is probably the smart thing, handling things behind the scenes as you should. One person who didn't handle it behind the scene though was Tina. She ended up posting on Instagram saying, I knew my baby now. This is nonsense. I don't know what social media is gonna do about that, but I guess she maybe thought the internet had powers that could get CJ to her. But anyway, it caused a lot of issues because a lot of the T pages started to talk about it, right? And adding their commentary, and Tina was not happy with it. And she went on live and had this to say.
I was talking about Chris. I didn't say nothing about Chris. However, I addressed my nephew. I said this is nonsense and I need my baby, because as I should feel that way as an auntie. Nobody wants their nephew around trouble. Nobody would want that. So for you to take what I said and made it look like I was talking about Chris and then want to use Queen's name in the headlines, that's messy. If you gonna tell some tea, be the right T page. That is annoying. I can't stand when T pages use false accusations just to get some coins in a bank. That is irritating. I cannot stand that. I have a right to feel how I feel about my nephew, but you not finna sit up here and made it seem like I talked about Chris. Oh, Queen Naija's family is upset. No, honey, that's not what that was. I was concerned about my nephew. I don't want my nephew around trouble. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter. I don't want my nephew around trouble. And any auntie will feel that way about their niece or nephew when they see stuff. And I just feel like, talk what you know before you want to get and make a video about somebody comments. I'm so sick of y'all T pages. Some of y'all one-sided. Y'all sit behind black screens and y'all only use y'all voice because y'all don't want people to know who y'all is, but y'all know who we are. Why is that fair? How is that fair? Y'all sit up there and y'all talk about people. Y'all don't even have y'all face nice up there, but y'all want to sit up there and keep bashing somebody. That's why the only person I give props to is Martin Lewis, because he don't false accusation. He bring up receipts and he bring up his conclusion. But every conclusion to people's videos do not be right. Some of y'all be one-sided. And the voice for the people too. I'm calling your name out because I do not like you. I cannot stand you. I don't watch your stuff, but people always showing me what you got to say, and you one-sided too.
You can die too!
I cannot stand you. If you gonna tell the truth, tell it all. You need to say, this is what I think. Tina need to, no, you need to shut up. Hide behind that black screen and you say what you wanna say. Because you know if I seen you, it would be a different story. Shut your mouth. I'm sick of you. You need to shut your mouth.
But she was alive!
All of y'all T-pages who just wanna be one-sided, and okay, it's okay to have your favorites or whatever. I'm not saying that y'all have to like me, but however, stop making me look bad in y'all headlines just to get some money. If y'all don't like me, let it be known. But don't be trying to add your conclusions and then try to bash me.
Due to lack of research, I actually have no idea what Tina is actually upset about it, because I did listen to the Tea Room's video. I haven't listened to the Voice of the People's video yet. If she did do a video, it doesn't sound like she was saying she was upset because of Chris. So I don't know. I'm really confused exactly what she's upset about. If it's previous videos, because I do know that sometimes they get their information inaccurate. Like for example, Me versus Trey Bills, Voice of the People had her information like totally wrong. I was like, who told you that? If you go check out the video I did, you would see like it was really inaccurate. So I don't know if it's because of that. Again, Tina has every right to voice her opinion as well and how she feels. She can do that. She's also got a platform. Don't see why not. But she should do it on YouTube and get that coin. But that's just me. Chris Sell's grandmother also had some things to say.
How the social media not only attacked Chris' life, but it attacked our life as well. It's been like almost 3 years going on, and Chris has been having a lot of backlash on him. People stereotyping him, where that we all know that Chris has admitted to all the things that he have done.
No, security!
At the mall. Do y'all really believe that Chris would start some drama at the mall with somebody with his son? Come on now.
Then she called out CJ.
CJ, if you wanted Chris, you could have got Chris responded, because guess what? His DM was flooded with everybody telling Chris what you did. Yes, it was like a misunderstanding, but you being a man, you could have called him and say, bro,
Bitch, what?
this is not what's happening.
Chris Sells could have also called him too. You feel me? Again, I'm sure Chris Sells is probably loving this. He's gonna get a lot of views and attention from this because he doesn't care if it's good or bad. As long as he gets attention, it seems like he cares. But she did mention that he's owned up to the stuff he's done wrong, and he really has not. There's so much he has not addressed or owned up to or apologized for. So I feel like if he was actually man enough to do that, and actually mean it and actually say it, I feel people will have so much more respect for him. But because he actually does not and doesn't address it properly, it will never happen. Until you're man enough to admit your mistake, it's gonna take a lot for people to actually forgive you. But he has been staying out of the drama lately. He has been doing really well. But anyway, she ended up crying.
Stop the hate. Congratulate. Get a man a chance. Give him a chance. He did it. He's tired of hurting. I'm tired of hurting. The stuff that he done.
Take your time.
Give me
Take
a second.
your time. It's okay.
My daughter and I, even his father, we have sleepless night because they down on their knees praying. Chris hurt. He's hurt. And he's taking his hurt out the wrong way.
And apparently, according to her, Chris Sells is hurt, and that's why he's acting the way he acts. But again, he hasn't been out of drama for a long time. If anything, CJ So Cool is hurt and needs to focus on trying to get back together with his wife,
Sweetheart.
instead of taking out all his anger on Chris Sells. I don't know if you guys noticed that that's what CJ's doing. He's taking all his emotional aggression out on Chris Sells, so he can look like a good guy because he looks like shit right now. And I guess in his head, he thinks that fighting someone that everyone hates will make him look good again, when really it's not going to do that.
He wanted to do right. He want to be funny. Chris has never used profanity, but everything he does now, he got the cuss. He never would disrespect a female. And I said, why, Chris? Why would you call her a bitch? He said, Granny, that's what they like. But I see it myself. Come here, bitch. Hey, bitch, how you doing?
Oh my God. And apparently, according to her, Chris Sells is hurt, and that's why he's acting the way he acts. But again, he hasn't been out of drama for a long time. If anything, CJ's so cool with her and needs to focus on trying to get back together with his wife.
Sweetheart.
Instead of taking out all his anger on Chris Sells. I don't know if you guys noticed that that's what CJ's doing. He's taking all his emotional aggression out on Chris Sells. So he can look like a good guy because he looks like right now. And I guess in his head, he thinks that fighting someone that everyone hates will make him look good again.
You're wrong.
And when really it's not going to do that. Anyway, the reason why Chris Sells hasn't been in drama a long time, like apparently from what it sounds like, according to the grandma, is because she actually knocked some sense to him from the sounds of it. She said she even cussed at him. So in my head, I'm like, wow, she finally gave him like the good ass whooping talk. And I guess maybe that's what really got him out of drama for a very long time. His mother, a grandmother.
It's wrong for this man to come at my grandson. My grandson didn't mess with nobody. He's been trying to be right because we've talked him down. I said some things to my grandson that my grandson had never heard me say. My kids had never heard me use profanity. But lately, Bonds, I've been cussing. The world got them understanding that cussing is okay. Now, I have to fall myself back and get back with because well, he never left me nor he gonna forsake me because we all have sinned and come short of his glory. But I literally had to cuss my grandson out and tell him stop the stuff. But he want to make it right. Chris take care of his family. But he do make sure that they're okay. Chris, I need this. Bam, bam, not a problem. And he still got them. They don't come on the platform cussing people out because they figure he got it. Leave them alone. Leave Queen alone. Leave Clarence alone when it comes to them. They got kids that's involved.
And Chris Sells ends up going live as well, talking about he will protect his son no matter what.
Niggas is on my mama. You know all this shit for internet. Who you know about to and pull out their phone? That's on some sick Meek Mill type shit. I'm not one of I don't do that. You know, just be trying to just come up off the name, which is cool. I know everybody want clout, everybody want followers, everybody trying to make their bag. But if it's real beef, you're not about to pull out your phone. Simple. Bro, I'm not about to put my son in no type of harm's way. I'm gonna protect my son by any means. I would never put my son in no danger, none of that shit. So if he come up to me in the mall asking me questions and I'll tell him to get his lame son and he wanna to that. I mean, I can't really control what he do or what he say that come out his mouth. All I know is I'm not about to just let you talk to me any type of way. And then I don't know any type of that pull out their phone when they about to anyways. And then dude had a belt in his hand the whole time. He don't want to did not want to. I ain't never met him who had a belt that was about to whip me. What the lame as hell. He doing all that talking. I'm right here. You don't gotta keep talking to me, talking, nigga. We're not about to keep talking and talking and talking. I keep saying, this lame on my mama. Nigga be looking for attention. That's why I don't be going out. Yeah.
Now, according to Chris Sells, it was the boys that started yelling at him.
Dudes just started screaming. Like, what nigga just started screaming in the middle of the mall? My son is perfectly fine.
But yeah, my whole opinion on this situation is just crazy. Never approach someone who's with his kid if you want to fight him, because that's just sad.
At the same time though, you got to be really careful what you do on the internet and who you F over to get up in life. But if you're going to steal people's music, do stuff like that, there's always going to be consequences and people getting mad at you. So you also got to not just think about yourself, but think about your kid when you put yourself in situations like that, when you're doing bad things. You really have to think about your son. So my advice to Chris is own up to all your ish and apologize, and not do it for you, but do it for your son. Because if it puts you in a situation like this, that's just crazy. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, after all the drama that happened, it looked like, according to Chris, that things are getting worse because he went on Twitter saying, You break somebody's heart, that's one thing. Indicating that Queen Naija had broke his heart. Then he says, but trying to take the child away and give them a limited amount of time for 1 month for the whole year is dead wrong. Shaking my head. It's fathers who don't want to be in their child's life at all. I guess that's what I get. He always likes to go on social media and blast Queen in that way. Always likes to play victim. And it makes Queen look bad because she stays quiet and no one really hears her side of why she's doing certain things. Now we know before recently she did it because someone called Child Protection Services last time. Now you have this situation of Chris look like he's about to get in a fight. What if someone was to end up calling Child Protective Services again on Chris Sells and then Queen Naija's in a situation where she's chasing her child down and doesn't know where her son is. So I completely understand why she might be doing certain things. I personally feel that Chris can rectify it though if he was to get security. And I know a YouTuber, Rich Lux. You've seen him on my channel. I've hung out with Rich Lux. He has security. We go out and he brings the security with us. He's always somewhere with his security. You would never see him without his security. Me and him actually went to an arcade and then it was on the news later on that someone actually got killed the next day. And he was telling me like, look, this is why I bring my security around, etc, etc. So now Rich Lux is a drama channel. He does get a lot of attention. He might not get 1 million views every video, but he still gets a lot of attention. So I completely understand why he gets security, especially in Houston. That's where he's from. And when I was visiting Houston, man, in Galleria, I felt so unsafe. I actually feel more safe in Mexico than I do in the Galleria Mall in Houston, Texas. Isn't that crazy? And Chris Sells, he's someone that doesn't get a lot of attention, but he is problematic. So I feel if he was to get a security guard to protect him while he's out, I think it will rectify the whole situation and Queen will be like, okay, I see that you want to protect our child, you're getting security, etc. So, okay, let me like fix this up. That's just my opinion though, and if that's what she's even thinking.
And Queen Naija responded. She said, he gets to see his son at least a week out of each month. He's mad he only gets 1 month out of the summer. Based on the situation CJ has been put in while in his father's care, and the evidence I have in my files, I've been very lenient. So let's tread lightly. I'm protecting my son. Hate it when people play victim.
So she's basically saying that Chris Sells is capping, and from what it looks like a threat because you guys know there's been a court case regarding CJ's, where he is, etc. So when she talks about I have evidence and she's been lenient, I can't help to feel that she's directing that towards Chris Sells. But hey, what do you guys think? I know his grandma's gonna come on and be like, why did Queen say that? Oh, y'all, Chris should have not said anything at all by taking it to social media. So I can't blame her for defending herself, to be honest with you.
And you guys know from previous videos, Chris has kind of played victim in the past, so we're just gonna have to wait to see what he says. So make sure you hit the subscribe button with notifications so you don't miss out on that, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.